Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking off the back panel of the Honda Civic, and I'm going to do the same sound dampening treatment I've done on the other 3 doors. I just didn't have time to get around to this door yet, and I thought it was a good idea to take the whole panel off today. So mainly you're going to need 2 tools. One is a door trim removal, or anything thin enough to get underneath the plastic right here and to be able to pry that up, and a Phillips head screwdriver. That's about it. So let's get right to it. The first thing to do is get under here and lightly, slowly twist it until it pops. Don't twist it too much or you'll damage the plastic. So like that, slowly work your way around. If you could get your fingers under there and pull it up, help you. It'll be easier. See, I'm already damaging the plastic here, which is something I don't want to do. This is on pretty tight. There we go. And work your way around. Get the inside. There we go. Okay. It's always going to be a little hard the first time you take it off. Now, right here, the next thing you want to do is remove the connector, and it's right here. You want to push that down right here. Let's see if we can focus good. There we go. Push that tab in and pull out. That's all there's to it. Now you have this piece off. See, this is where I got it damaged, what I was telling you. You could see the thin markings right here. And I messed it up a little bit right here on the tip too. But once it's back in, you'll be able to barely see it, so it's no big deal. Now I'll put this aside. And now is the screwdriver turn. Tuck this in and hit that with the screwdriver. I would go with a manual screwdriver and not an actual power driver, because these screws and these holes are very delicate. You don't want to strip them or go too hard on them while driving the screw in or out. Okay, and that's the screw. It's just a regular screw, nothing special to it, and it goes inside. Just throw that in there. It goes inside this plastic hole. Let's see if I can take the panel off now. I like to start from the inside bottom and give it a little yank and just keep going around. Okay, once the bottom ones are out, you can just move on and grab here and just slowly pull it out. There you go, hear them popping. Start going up until they pop. Okay, there's one more right here that's keeping the door from coming out. Pull it out. There we go. And after that's done, it just comes off. Now be careful, because you have the tweeters, which are connected back here. Same thing, clip, push it in, and that's how you take the door panel. Okay, that's the door panel. See, this is where the clips hook in. All these holes right here is where the clips actually hook into the door panel. Now this is where this is the door release. You have the tweeter speaker wire that goes and runs into the door. Right here, here's the speaker. This, you could just unscrew this, and this whole thing, this whole brace comes out off of the door. And this is the, I think it's the water guard, something like that. This stuff here is really gooey, so if you plan on taking this out, make sure you have somewhere to lay it down so you don't get all that, the black. See, this is what I'm talking about. Focus a little bit better. It's nasty. I think that's what it is. It's like a kind of silicone paste. I don't really know what it is. This is to the door lock. This is where the window control was. And there's nothing to it. I believe I already soundproofed the inside of this door. Sounds like it. Or maybe not. Okay, now I did not soundproof the inside of this door. This is what this one sounds like. And this is what the front door sounds like. Maybe you could pick up the metallic sound from this. Now I'm gonna go ahead, take the speaker off, and we're gonna go ahead and soundproof the inside of this door. Okay, I'm gonna use the Phillips head screwdriver I used before and see if I can get it off. No, I can't. So I'm going to use a wrench. Okay, this is a 8mm socket. Okay, once you break that loose, you can hammer and screw it. It won't come out, so you can just use this to kind of, oh, it will come out. So if I remember right, these speakers are, there we go, just pull it out, pull it up and out. And here you have the speaker connection. This is the speaker. It's a pretty tiny magnet. Let's see if we can focus on this. There we go. The magnet's real small, and that's why they thump pretty good. No special, it looks like a plastic cone. The rubber is real soft around it, and they get pretty good bass. So we'll set this aside. Now, inside of the door is exposed, so we can get in there with our sound dampening material. Okay, I like to use a roller to push. It's not going to be easy to get in there and roll it, but it'll help out eliminating most of the air bubbles. This is just a cheap roll I bought on Amazon. I mean, you can tell it's really cheap because the wheel isn't even centered on it. So, but hey, it does its job. It gets the job done. Now, I'm working with the Noico 80mm, the same stuff I use on the rest of the car. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting little patches because I can't get in here that good. So, and I really don't want to take this barrier off, even if I should. And I'm just going to be sticking little patches in here and trying to roll them on the best way possible. So I work on little pieces because even small pieces get the job done. It doesn't have to be full coverage. So I'll just put this in the corner. On the bottom right there. Now be careful because this stuff is sticky. And you want to try to not touch anything until you actually get to the point you want it to stick. Okay. it down with your hand. It will stick. Okay, that's how I put it in. All the way in the corner. Follow the corner a little bit. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and hand roll it the best I can. I'm right here at this height trying to feel if it'll fit, and it will, but this piece is going to be too hard to get in there without having to touch anything else, so I'll cut it into little pieces and just go ahead. And so once you remove the plastic, the paper backing, it's just super. See, that's with the paper backing, and that's without, and this piece is longer too. So it gets really soft. I'm just gonna fold it in. Now this I'm not gonna be able to roll because I am basically right here. And there's no way I could fit the roller in there. Arm is. I'm just trying to push it on around the seams and trying to get it on there the best way possible and getting my arm out. I tried to get it up in here right now, so I'm working up here, and there's no way the roller could fit in here either, so I'm just gonna have to do my best to just stick it on there. Now I'm gonna work over here. You got another piece, cut it off, and that's how I apply dampener. As long as you cover a good amount of area, you really don't, I mean, if you even it out, you spread it out pretty good, you don't have to cover 100% of the area because the space that is not covered won't be enough to vibrate and make that hollow sound. I am right here basically. Where's my thumb? Okay, no wait, I'm right here. I'm behind this part. I'm working this area right now. I can't reach this area. This area already got covered. It's a lot easier if you actually remove this, but I really don't want to now because it's a pain in the ass and it's a two-man job because you need to keep this whole thing here tightened so it doesn't touch anything. Because once this goo, see here it's already, the goo is dripping, and it's very nasty. Okay, so let's hear. Oh, it's a little bit. I could probably reach up here a little bit more. Okay, so basically I managed to put a piece here, work my way up. I probably worked my way up to here, and I moved around this area right here. It's kind of hard to get up here unless you actually remove this, which, as I said, I really don't want to do. But it sounds already better. This is done. we're gonna move over to the other room and I'm gonna put the dampener on the back of the door panel and I'll show you how that's done. Okay, we're back. Now I already went ahead and cleaned this up a little bit, removed some of the grease, oils, you never know, so this stuff will stick better. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece over here, take this off, just one piece. Then I'll probably put a little piece over here and I'll put some in here. Can you see that? Yeah. I'll put some down in here and maybe just a little piece over here. I won't touch the top because the top is stuck to the actual car body, so it's not going anywhere. But these are basically the parts that vibrate the most and make the most vibrations, obviously. This is the cup holder. This will vibrate because it's tacked onto the actual the panel frame with the I guess heat weldings. But after a while these get a little loose, so I just like to put it on here, put some in here. Just all the wide areas that I know can create some vibration. Now I'm just gonna measure roughly and say I'll do something like that. That should be good. I'll just go ahead and cut this out. It doesn't have to be a perfect science, a perfect fit. You can just cut out pieces and stick them on there. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to do its job. Well, actually I could go straight on this. And this would go here, so say I could probably cut this out right there. A slant. There. Okay, well I realized my memory card filled up, so you missed the whole part where I was putting this piece on. Basically what I was saying is it has some diamond shapes on this, and the instructions say that when the diamond shapes disappear completely, that's when you know it's actually on there good. The thing is, these diamond shapes never actually disappear. You could feel them when you haven't rolled it on there yet, but after you roll it on, they become smooth. The pattern remains, but it becomes smooth. So that's when you know you actually put it on here pretty good. Now the next piece I'm going to be putting on is this little triangle right here. Now here, since there's a little piece right here protruding and this one right here, I might want to put a little piece and another little piece and then a little piece here. So that's where these come in handy. I can just stick one here, stick this one up here, which should do the job, and then I can put, let's see, maybe this one here, and put these two right here. And these I'm just going to push on with my fingers because the roller can't really get in there. I don't know if I want to put a piece here actually. I might want to put it here because I don't know how much depth I have before this actually hits the door. So I'll just cut a little rectangle. So that's good enough. I don't want to touch the speaker, this area right here, because this leans right against the speaker. So if I were to put pieces of it around here, I might not be able to get the panel back on. So that's it for the inside of the panel. We did the inside of the door, inside of the panel. Now let's just put this bad boy back on. We got our panel here. First thing we need to do is connect the speaker. We don't want to forget this. Okay, so first the wiring, pop that in there. notches. Remember, notches go in and then the speaker goes down. Put this screw back in there. You really don't need to put the material around the speaker. I would put it usually around this part right here, but you really don't need it here because it already has a rubber on the back of the frame, and if you put material there you make it too thick, and then the speaker won't sit good on the flush to the door, and then your panel won't be able to sit flush to the door. I tried it on the other door, it didn't work out, I had to take it off. So as long as you tighten this bolt here, you're good. Okay, now that's on. Now we get our panel. Okay, the first thing you need to do is connect the tweeter. It's kind of hard when you're not seeing what you're doing. Okay, there we go. Then, this piece, make sure this piece goes in all the way. You might need to slant the door a little bit. There, okay, now it's in. Now it's out. Now it's in. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Now it's... Okay, well, that helped. Yeah, you might want to take this off before you do this. There, knock it here. Then you just go around banging it back in place. Make sure you get the wire out here. And all you have to do is go around and pop them in. Okay. If you don't feel it wobble, it's in good. Now let's go get the sail that popped off. Okay, well, this is a good time to show you the piece that came off. So basically this is the sail, and this just hooks in to a piece that's in the door. Now let me see if I can show you. Okay, that piece right there is what hooks in to the sail that came off. So this, let's see if we can do it one-handed. That wants to go like that, and down. Okay, it clicked. Perfect. And there you have it. The panel's on. Now I'm just missing the screw. Okay, once I got the screw back in, I just had to put this piece back on, line it up, and you just push it down, and it clicks back in place. That's all there's to it. And that's it. The whole door panel has been replaced. Noise should be reduced. Let's try the scientifically proven sound test. Front door, no metallic sound, because I know I did a good job on that one. And it's been drastically reduced. Yeah, especially you could tell this is where I put the material the best. Up here I couldn't reach. This is the front door. Okay, there you have it. It was an easy job. It took about 30 minutes with some setbacks on the recording side. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.